Good morning. We're up. We got the book open real quick. We're going to leave out about 6:45. So I think we are 2 pages in. So this morning, because it is Saturday, so we did weigh in. And I weighed in at 309.1. So we smashed the goal of 310.9. It's funny I said 310.9 and we're at 309.1. That's pretty cool. So I think this coming week, we can do maybe 305 or 307.2, 307.5 maybe. I don't know. We'll do one of those. Anyway, let me go ahead. Let me get some of this book read. So we can at least get that out of the way. We can also get the, it's actually so cool to think that you're almost to your goal weight when all I really wanted was to be back at 320 again. And now we're at 309. That's really cool to think about. Like, wow. But 285 is it for me. I don't care. I don't care if Greg Doucette picks this up and starts running off at his mouth. He probably won't. Greg Doucette has no clue to know who I am. He has no reason to know who I am. But 285 is it for me. Then again, I did say that about 350. I also said that about 320. So anyway, I'm gonna down this water, and I'll see you when it's time to walk out. All right, we are up and at 'em and up. Did wash my face. Forgot to make my bed. Surprise! I think Gymshark 66. We're gonna do a make your bed in the morning thing. Anyway, chicken is out. Chicken is seasoned. Chicken is ready to go on the grill. I'll throw it on the grill in a little bit. Anyway, so reading the book, it talks about how you want to think a million, earn a million, net a million, receive a million. And then it goes into the 3 ways you could do that. Leads, listings, leverage. So I'm great at lead generation. I'm not so good at listings. I do get them. And because I'm a land guy, I mainly get the land listings. I do get a couple houses, but mainly land. So I'm going to go all in on land. And it's not that I just want to be a seller of land. I want to also be a buyer of land as well. Some, especially like dirt cheap property. And these are going to be the ones that I could Airbnb myself. These are the ones that I can kind of get shovel ready for people. Somebody barbecue. I'm about to be somebody's cousin today. But these are the ones that you can kind of get ready on your own. You don't have to do much of anything. And that's what I love. What's up, neighbor? Yeah, I'm definitely going to be back for him. But no, some of these you can get shovel ready and then you can flip them up if you want to. Some of them you can just do it yourself. You could build something on it yourself. You can rent it out, or hey, you can rent to own. You can do whatever you want. And then the last one is leverage. Once you get to a point where you can't do everything yourself, this is when you'll bring people in to do things with you. This is when you'll bring in buyer's agents, seller's agents. I would say rental agents, but yeah, you could bring in rental agents, especially if you're gonna hold some of these properties for rent. You could bring in a rental agent. That's not a problem. But you only do this once you're at a point that it needs to be done. You don't bring these people in early just to say you're a CEO. I think that term has been so fucking bastardized lately that I fucking hate it. Is my walking buddy out here? I don't see her. She might be on the other end. She might not be out here. I don't know. Anyway, let's get on ahead and get on this track, and I'll talk to you in a minute. All right, so getting ready to head out, and I'm looking at the goals for this past week. We hit the cut to 310. We did the 2,200 or less every day. We did the 10,000 steps every day. We hit the 160 Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We hit the healthy fat Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We'll hit it today as well. The resistance workouts we didn't hit. We hit one day, Wednesday. We got co-op Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We did the random act of kindness every day. Look for apartments Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Started conversations Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and today. And we did the search for architecture mentor, even though we already found it on Tuesday. I just wanted to hit and put it all together. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So we have a 5-day rule, unless it's a 2 times a week thing. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. So we got an 80 for this week. But we did cut, so we may do another cut for this week. I don't know. So we'll put together our list for this coming week, next week. Well, actually, no, tonight, when we're done with everything. And we'll go over that. Anyway, getting ready to put these on. And we're going to go ahead and get up out of here. Grab the tablet.
2 slices because I'm hungry.
And
if I get hungry, I'll have like an orange. That's it.
Anyway, let's get on up out of here. I'll talk to you when I get up there. Maybe you can see it, but there's a church over there having a little something. You know, if you're going to have something like this and you're going to do things, why don't you make free food instead of bringing out food trucks and making people pay for food? Like, look, if I want to pay, I'm going to go to the grocery store, grab a bunch of what I want, throw it on the grill, call it a life. Anyway, we're going to get what we got to get done. Want to be home back by 2. There's something else I really want to discuss. And there's some video ideas that I've had. Now, there's a guy by the name of Big Craig. And he has what he calls the Fat Loss Kitchen. So today I was looking at some of the recipes that they send over. And they sent over a recipe for some kind of salmon. Now, I don't have any salmon. But you remember I picked up them catfish nuggets? Yeah, I got those. And what I could do, this is what I could do. I could take the catfish nuggets and try to prepare them the same way, just to see. But I'm going to wait to see. And also I'm going to ask them, hey, bro, so I'm coming up with some video ideas. Do you mind if I maybe do a couple of your as meal prep, a couple of your recipes as meal prep, and just see what he says? The worst thing he could say is no. You know, I mean, he does give them away for free on Fridays. Actually, I gotta see how many he may have sent me in the past, because he may have sent me more than just the one I just got. But it does sound good. I'll tell you about it when I'm actually looking at the recipe. But anyway, let's get on up here. Let's get our water. And I'll talk to you when I'm set up.
I feel like everyone's just
scary because of the big
Alright, so I'm back home, and we're going to work on the goals. So this was the goals for last week right here. Now, one I really do want to claim is the healthy fats, but I didn't get these jars until Wednesday, so
who could have known that being over 600 pounds might make flying a bit uncomfortable?
so it looks like we're going to be at 70 for 5 days.
Spoiler, they don't make planes for everyone.
Oh well.
This is tight, but I'm fitting.
Anyway, so we're at 70%, which means we kind of failed. We did cut the 310, so we're going to kind of do some things for. I have no clue why I'm doing this.
Tomorrow, my life will change.
We'll work on the goals in a little bit. I did throw the chicken down in the oven, so we'll wait for it to finish, make a little side, and then we'll get to eating. So talk to you then.
I'm feeling refreshed, son.
One last thing. So I did check. So I did check, and in that recipe, I can substitute. So it says to use salmon. Yes, you can use catfish. Just understand you're going to cook it just a little bit different. But yes, you can use catfish. So I think we're going to try it next week. So I forgot to hit the damn record button. Anyway, we're at 15:05, at 21:05. We went over an hour because time right now is 17:07. So anyway, I put a half of one of those 12 ounces of Prime, the lemonade one, in water. So that's this, our electrolyte drink, because it doesn't taste as good. Trust me. But that's what we're going to do. So what I got in here is quarter cup of brown rice. I made there's only two cups left, so I just made the whole bag, called it life. Quarter cup of black beans and one of these chicken legs. That is a fucking Gymshark chicken. But there's the rest of it right there. So gonna eat this, watch some Big Craig, and I did write down my goals. We'll talk about it after I eat. Deleted that bowl. Excuse me. But we are watching a Will Tennyson video. We got most of this to delete, and we got to delete all of this. But while we're here, let's go ahead and get into this week's goals. So the biggest goal is going to be to cut down to 307.5. Now I know someone's going to ask, why are we not, hold on. So I know someone's going to ask, why don't we just cut down straight to 305? We're going to now take this in chunks. Now, is there a chance that I'm going to go from 309 to 305? Probably. But if we cut in the chunks, then that kind of gives us a little bit of a chance to not really feel like, oh my God, I got to go out here and go leaps and bounds hard to get it. No. Let's take it easy. Let's not put our body through more strain. As you see, the calories are just absolutely whatever. So we're not trying to hurt ourselves. We're just trying to get where we got to get. So 307.5 would be a lot better. Then we can go to 305. Then we can go 302.5. Then we can go to 300 even. And we can sit there for a little bit. We ain't got to do everything right away. We could just sit there. So let's try that first. See how that works. Anyway, back to the rest of the goals. All right, so we're going to track all calories as always. We're going to do 2,500 calories or less, which let's just say or less. 10,750 steps a day, which is up from 10,500. 165 fluid ounces of water, which is up from 160. 2 resistance workouts. Oh boy. I'm going to make it a priority this week to get 2 of them in. We're going to make it a priority because this is one I've been skipping out on. I think it's more worried about hurting myself, but we got to get it in. We just have to. Even if it hurts me, we have to do it. So let's just get it. So we're going to be kinder to ourselves this week as well, which is 10 minutes of daily visualization. I know I skipped one, I'm sorry. Daily meditation in morning. I do that already, but we're going to make it a goal to do it every day or at least 5 days a week. Daily stretching or yoga. This needs to happen to keep my back health and keep my back from feeling whatever. Journaling daily. And, there's been days this week I didn't journal, and we need to get back on the journal wagon and talk to a different stranger each day. And this doesn't mean, oh, hey, how you doing? This is, actually have a conversation with a stranger, no matter what it is, even if it's just a 5-minute talk about something. Pick their brain about something, because you never know who you can learn something from. So we're going to track all calories. We're going to do the 2,500 calories or less. Let's just put or less. 10,750 steps a day, which is pretty much my morning walk. 165 fluid ounces of water. 2 resistance workouts. Daily meditation. 10-minute daily visualization. These are not the same, so they got to be 2 very different ones. Daily stretching. Journaling, and talk to a different stranger. Anyway, more Will Tennyson. I'm actually going to go refill this bowl and put it in the microwave because it will be time to eat again in a couple of minutes. But we're going to do a little stretching in the meantime. It's made. Don't worry. 1800. We have finished. Let me look at it real quick. All right. So we have finished the book. We finished the water. We finished workout 2. So now we have is meal number 2, which is 1/4 cup of black beans. I did a 1/2 cup of rice so we can get the calories up a little bit. Some baby carrots and another chicken leg. This isn't as big, but oh well. Size don't always matter. So I got 5 carrots right here. I had another 3 downstairs. So we're going to eat this, watch more Will Tennyson, and I will get back with you when it's time for dessert and the wrap up. That didn't cook all the way, but who cares? Oh no. Oh no. Let's hope my red ones aren't damaged this morning. Nope. Well, that one is. My lovely is nice. All right, let's keep going. All right, time to finish up this day. Beautiful day it was. Rainy some moments, but it was a beautiful day. Part of me kind of does wish I would have put that chicken on the grill, but oh well. Next time. I see Mr. Sal uploaded a new video, so we're going to kind of watch his video and eat our plum or our prune, whichever one you want to call it. You know, funny thing is, my walking partner, she told me she's not going to be here next weekend. Which means I'm going to have to find a walking partner. But kind of just hit me. Tomorrow, we'll only have 15 days left for this. Kind of sad, just a little bit, just a little bit. But we are closing in on MRI. We are closing in on if the doctor's going to let me go back to living life. I'm happy. Happy with the progress we're making. Happy with a whole lot of things. Happy with how I'm looking. Not on camera, but happy with how I'm looking. And of course, our peanut butter. Don't ask me what I keep thinking of. Everything reminds me of her. We are really starting to empty this jar kind of fast. Oh well. There's one. Thankfully we got another jar. But I have thought a lot about what we're going to do next. Not next, but after the holidays. Doing the whole body for life thing. And I know it says you can take your free day whenever you want. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my free day to Saturday and do the aerobic on Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday, and keep Monday, Wednesday, and Friday upper, lower, upper 1 week, lower, upper, lower the next week. At least then, Saturday, on a free day, you can pretty much have whatever you want. But we're going to try to keep it within certain things. So we're not going too far out there. You know, I don't want to go too far. Like, we're not going to have a whole pepperoni pizza, or we're not going to have 5 burgers or anything like that. But we can have a little bit of fun food. And it also gives me a chance to meal prep for the rest of the week, for Sunday through whatever. As long as we make it, that's all that matters. We'll make it through. We'll get to summer shredding, knock on wood, without an injury. We'll have one more. Just one more. Yeah, we're so far beneath our calories, we can eat the whole thing. We won't do that today, but I don't know. If I get to 10,000 subscribers, we'll eat a whole jar of peanut butter in one day. Probably in one sitting. You guys will look at me like you fat fuck. I will have a peanut butter cheat day. That does sound good. A peanut butter cheat, like a whole cheat day of peanut butter. Guys, don't listen to me. I love me some peanut butter. Leave me alone. I like me a thick scoop of peanut butter. Anyway, we're done with the day. Done. Not eating nothing else. I got this wire to finish. I got 2 of these to finish, and then the dark blue thermos one to finish. So I'm done. See y'all tomorrow for day 50. Tomorrow starts the drive to the end, so hope you enjoy it. See ya.